Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Boston Bruins and the Buffalo Sabres.
Hi and welcome to Buffalo. I'm Jim Houston and your color commentator is Darryl Ray. And here are the goaltenders for this game. Hasek goes head-to-head against Defoe. The Buffalo Sabres win the face-off. Sanderson whacked him. The pass is made, but it was over two lines. Holland moves it ahead to Axelson. Buffalo intercepts the pass. McKee out of his own zone. Towards the net. Roy moves it on. Axelson to the net. Primo out of his own zone. To Holland. A one-timer. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Axelson. Boston has fresh legs on the ice. Holland passes to his own blue line. Sweeney to the net. The puck's knocked loose by Allison. Ward over to the wing. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Oh, what a save by Defoe! They drop the puck. The Bruins win the faceoff. Donato out of his own zone. Carter winds up. The glove save was made by Hasek. Hasek moves it to Wilson. Wilson into the attacking zone. Takes the shot. Holzinger gets thrown out of the faceoff circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. The puck is dropped. The Sabres win the faceoff. To Van Imp. Mann out of his own zone. The Sabres start changing on the go. Bork passed it on to Wilson. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. Mann gets the puck to Roy. Roy moves it ahead. Defoe slows things down by covering up. Plant gets possession off the draw. Defoe gets the puck to McLaren. To Allison. Grosek jars the puck loose. To Verada. The Sabres win the faceoff. Ledyard passes ahead. The Bruins 0, the Buffalo Sabres 0. To Donato. The pass is intercepted by Shannon. Belted and knocked to the ice by Ledyard. A delayed call against Boston. Boston gets called for spearing. Axelson has been ejected from the game, so his penalty will be served by Axelson. The teams line up for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. 5 minutes left in the power play. 4:51 left in the penalty. To the net. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Bork gets hit. McLaren got the puck down the ice. Hasek moves it on. Shannon out of his own zone. Moves in. To Wilson. Boston should be making a line change soon. Samsonov hits him. Buffalo goes offside. Pekka won the draw. Zhitnik into the middle. Sweeney moves it ahead. Donato into the middle. 3:29 left in the penalty. It's still tied 0-0. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Zhitnik into the middle. Moves in to Sanderson.
Who needs penalty killers when this guy's in your net?
Pekka scores on the power play. Axelson will stay in the penalty box after that goal because he's serving a major. They move into position for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal scored on the power play by number 27, Mike Pekka.
To Wilson. To Allison. Boston should be making a line change soon. Hasek moves the puck to Barnaby. Short pass to Shatan. Moves in. Just 2 minutes left in the penalty to the Boston Bruins. Boston has a fresh line on the ice. Ellett up to Carter.
You gotta keep your head up.
Boston should be making a line change soon. Pekka gets flattened by Ellett. To Ellett. Pekka steals the pass. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Defoe gives it to Ellett. Ellett chips it ahead to Carter.
Last minute of play in the first period.
To the net. Odette passes it across. Boston leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Buffalo looks exhausted out there. To Carter. Carter got the puck down the ice. 5 seconds remaining in the period. Time runs out on the penalty to Axelson. After 1 period, Buffalo is ahead by 1.
Fans, if you are hit by a puck, please stay in your seat and wait for the medical attendant.
Welcome back. Time to get on with the second period of today's game. They move into position for the faceoff. Pass intercepted by Audette. Moves in towards the net. A penalty's been called. Penalty called for obstruction tripping.
Boston penalty to number 33, Anson Carter. 2 minutes for obstruction tripping.
Holzinger gets to the circle. He'll face off against Allison.
What a hit!
Into the corner. Allison clears the puck. Hasek moves the puck to Shannon. Shannon moves in. Shannon passes across. Shatan shoots. McLaren fakes the shot. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Bork cleared the puck. Hasek gets the puck to Shannon. Shannon out of his own zone. Barnaby comes in offside.
Samsonov delighted scouts with his performance in the IHL.
Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. To Zhitnik, and a great save by Defoe. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Allison got the puck out of danger. To the net. Donato hits him. Time runs out on the penalty to Carter. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Woolley dumps the puck in. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end. The Sabres win the faceoff. The puck's knocked loose by Ledyard. Moves in. Boston has an injured player on the ice. Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Allison. Here we go again. The puck's knocked loose by Plant. Allison goes to Samsonov. To Kristich. Grosek intercepts the pass. Buffalo is ahead by a goal. Boston should be making a line change soon. Then the pass was intercepted. To center. Chips it ahead to Samsonov. To Allison. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. 3:57 into the second period. Grosek shoots. Allison gets the puck to Samsonov. Moves in towards the net to Samsonov. Hasek gets the puck to Verada. The Sabres start changing on the go. Plant to the net. Van Imp passes it across. Kristich gets flattened by Grosek. The Sabres change up their lines. To Plant. Then the pass was intercepted. Samsonov to Kristich. Kristich moves in. Van Imp goes offside. Holzinger gets waved out of the faceoff circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Shatan gets possession off the draw. On to Axelson. Hasek made the glove save. Hasek passes it across to center. Buffalo still leads by 1. Towards the net. Into the corner. Holzinger winds up. Woolley to Zhitnik. Zhitnik winds up. McLaren moves it on. 3:55 left in the period. Woolley passes ahead. Axelson scores! They move into position for the faceoff. The puck is dropped.
Boston goal, scored by number 11, P.J. Axelson.
Odette out of his own zone. It's a breakaway. He's in the clear. The score is even. Ellett behind the net. The puck's knocked loose by Sanderson. Boston should be making a line change soon. Van Imp behind the net. Roy passes it across. The teams are deadlocked. Samsonov winds up. He's stopped by Hasek. The Bruins won. The Sabres won. To Samsonov. Towards the net. Passes ahead to Brown. 2:18 left in the period. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Van Imp fakes a shot from his own end. Boston looks exhausted out there. Allison passed it on. The Bruins change up their lines. Moves in. Primo to the net. He's stopped by Defoe. Defoe slows things down by covering up. Boston won the draw. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. 1:23 left in the period. Buffalo intercepts the pass. Axelson moves it ahead to Bork. Bork winds up. The save was made by Hasek.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Under 1 minute remaining in the period. Bork to Ledyard. The Bruins will change on the fly. To Ward. A delayed penalty call against Boston. Ward to the net. Brown scores! Let's take a look at that one again.
It begins with a pass into the offensive zone, takes the shot, and turn the light on.
Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Bork. And they drop the puck. 20 seconds remaining in the period.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 37, Curtis Brown. Assisted by number 15, Dixon Ward, and number 8, Daryl Shannon.
And that's the end of the second period.
Fans, if you're looking for great NHL memorabilia, don't forget to drop by the souvenir shop on the lower concourse.
Welcome back for the third period of today's game on NHL 99. Here we go again. Boston won the draw. Donato to Carter. Boston will try to cycle the puck and wait for an opening. Penalty called for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 27, Mike Pekka, 2 minutes for roughing.
The teams line up for the face-off. Holzinger won the draw. The puck's knocked loose by Allison. To Sanderson. Sanderson moves it into the middle. To the net. Holzinger into the corner. Great hit! Buffalo clinging to the lead right now. Boston has a breakaway! Into the corner. Deflected. Hasek passes it across. Wilson passes ahead. The Sabres start changing on the go.
This penalty-killing unit looks to be a little bit dangerous.
Defoe hangs onto the puck. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff.
When we look back, that save might prove to be large.
To the net. To Kristich. He scores! Pekka gets out of the box early with that power play goal by Boston.
Let's take another look at that one, Jim. It begins with a pass into the offensive zone by Donato. Kristich spanked one that beat him low.
Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Bork. Primo gets waved out of the face-off circle. Brown gets to the circle. He'll face off against Bork.
Boston goal, scored on the power play by number 12, Dmitry Kristich. Assisted by number 21, Ted Donato, and number 44, Dave Ellett.
Primo breaks out. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. McKee passes across to Ward. Moves in. The teams are deadlocked. The Bruins will change on the fly. To Brown. To Ellett. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. To center. The Bruins start changing on the go. Chips it ahead to Allison. Hasek stopped him. To McKee. McKee starts out. Stolen by Samsonov. The Sabres change up their lines. The penalty will be called as soon as the Bruins touch the puck. McLaren gets called for cross-checking.
Boston penalty to number 18, Kyle McLaren, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The teams line up for the face-off. And they drop the puck. The point man should be looking for the open man for a shot in this power play. To Woolley. The glove save was made by Defoe. To Sanderson. Boston should be making a line change soon. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Audette. Audette moves in. Towards the net. Across to Woolley. Woolley hits him. To the net. Pass intercepted. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Moves in. Moves in. Boston leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Samsonov got it the heck out of there. McLaren comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Hasek passed that across two lines. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Shatan into the middle. The Sabres change up their lines. To Carter. Carter to the net. He takes a slap shot. Carter scores!
Let's take a look at the replay. Here he has the puck. He let a backhand go and turned the light on.
Plant gets kicked out of the faceoff circle. The teams line up for the faceoff. They drop the puck.
Boston goal, scored by number 33, Anson Carter, assisted by number 20, Darren Van Imp.
Plant fired it. Sweeney to Axelson. The Bruins change up their lines. To Bork. Axelson blasted it from the slot. To Verada. Buffalo has a clear path to the net. His pass intercepted by Ledyard. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Just 2 minutes left in the game. DeMaio was knocked down. Chips it ahead to Woolley. Boston looking to increase its lead. Plant has a breakaway to the net. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Ledyard passes into the middle. Boston pushing for the insurance marker at this point. Waugh intercepts the pass. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Defoe saw that one coming. Defoe gets the puck to Waugh. Waugh over to Wilson. Barnaby shoves Wilson. Bork to the net. Hasek passes ahead. Woolley was knocked down by Bork. To Mann. Pass intercepted. Wilson winds up. The puck's knocked loose by Mann. Hasek makes a nice save. Time runs out. This one is over. The Buffalo Sabres are downed by the Boston Bruins.